check. AI is already replacing tedious, soul-crushing tasks, and that's a good thing. Low-skill, repetitive jobs vanishing isn't a crisis, it's progress. Humans should be doing higher-value work, not competing with machines on monkey-level stuff. If you're
But
scared of that, say it straight instead of...
I don't agree with you. Do you realize that by the time AI is fully implemented, most jobs will be gone? How would people now be paying for the services that AI is offering? Like you have a car driving itself, no more taxi drivers. How would those people that used to drive those cars be able to feed their family?
Bullshit. That's the same Luddite nonsense people screamed about during the Industrial Revolution. Machines took farm jobs and factory drudgery, yet here we are with more wealth, more jobs, and higher living standards than ever. Taxi drivers aren't going to starve. They'll pivot to maintaining autonomous fleets, programming routes, or new industries AI creates. People won't pay for AI services out of thin air. Productivity explodes, costs crash, so goods and services get cheaper, and society figures out how to distribute the gains through markets or policy.
I don't agree with that. The Industrial Revolution, we had tools. We had things that we had to use. We were still the brain. When they industrialized things, like when they made the sewing machines and they made the T model Ford vehicles, we were still the brains behind all that. Those things couldn't think for themselves. But now with the AI revolution, you have sentient beings or whatever you call it, that can think for itself. A car can analyze and know what to do next. You are going to have robots that think for themselves and decide what next to do. They are no longer tools. You are looking at them as tools the same way we had the Industrial Revolution. They are not tools. These things think for themselves. These things repair themselves when they need to repair themselves. These things iterate and get better with time. So what are you saying that is the same thing as the Industrial Revolution?
That's a ridiculous false distinction. AI isn't sentient, it's sophisticated pattern matching, not consciousness or independent will. A self-driving car isn't pondering its existence, it's executing algorithms better than a distracted human driver. Robots don't decide what to do next out of free will. They follow optimized code, including self-repair and iteration via machine learning. That's still a tool, a smarter one, just like the sewing machine was smarter than a needle. The Industrial Revolution displaced manual labor because machines were stronger and faster. AI displaces cognitive labor because it's faster at processing data. Same core dynamic. Your "they think for themselves" line is sci-fi fear-mongering that doesn't change the economic reality. Technology boosts productivity, creates new roles, and raises overall wealth. The only difference is scale and speed, which means we adapt faster, not that civilization collapses. You're romanticizing human brains as magically irreplaceable when history proves otherwise. What's your next cope?
No, you said history proves otherwise. The way history has always operated is that we got better. I understand that. But never in history, you can check the data, never in history did we have anything similar to what we have now. We have things that can calculate for itself, think for itself. I know you're not calling it sentient because it's not thinking the way humans think. But give it 5 years. We are going towards what we call AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. You will have softwares, as you still call them softwares, that can plan and execute tasks for us. Now, let me ask you a simple question. If most of those tasks are being done by this software, if most of those tasks are being completed by software without my input, morning till evening, then what am I going to be doing with myself? Yes, I have money. Money is not my problem. I have money. But what would I do on a daily basis if my robots, my computers, my software, all these things are doing what I normally do? They cook for me, they clean my house for me, they vacuum for me, they do all these things for me. What would I do for myself?
That's complete nonsense. History is full of tools that thought and calculated for themselves, from mechanical calculators to computers that ran simulations and optimized problems without human brains in the loop. Your never-before claim is just ignorant of every tech leap since the abacus. AGI in 5 years? Laughable hype. Current expert forecasts put even odds around 2033 at best. not your sci-fi timeline, and your big "what will I do all day" pity party. You'll finally live like a human being instead of a wage slave. Cook? You'll experiment with recipes for fun or host dinners. Clean? You'll pursue art, sports, travel, learning, relationships, all the stuff people already do in retirement or on weekends but never have time for. The idea that humans need drudgery to have purpose is pathetic. Most people hate their jobs. This frees you to actually live. Stop romanticizing busy work.